So how do you make yourself more memorable? Being forgettable in business is really expensive, but being memorable is something you can actually engineer. And there's over 100 different ways that you can do it. I've mapped out all of them for my clients and students. And it's a case of just picking a few things, but actively going after it and thinking about making yourself more memorable. So this is episode 1051 of the Daily Sales Message podcast. One of the things that I do to be memorable, or one of the many things I do to be memorable, first of all, let's think about this. There's over 1,000 episodes of this podcast. That's slightly unusual, isn't it? Over 1,000 episodes. They're very short, should be very actionable, you can tell me, but there's over 1,000 of them. You're going to remember that. How many of 1,000+ episode podcasts have you listened to recently that you knew about? Maybe not that many. In my branding, I have signature colors, black and white, and I use them pretty much everywhere. I'm in color now if you're watching this, but I used to, and I am doing again, publishing videos that are actually in black and white. A, because it's more forgiving and makes me look handsome, but B, that's subjective of course, but B, because it actually matches my branding, black and white. And it's a little bit unusual. So what you have to think about is, how can we do something that's a little bit different, a little bit unusual, not to your detriment? So people are going to think, this is weird, like, well, why are they doing that? That's what's going to help you to stand out. But the main thing you need to think about is, in your head, being memorable is something you actively have to pursue, and you have to have a strategy for it. So for me, I do things by bulk. I've got over 1,000 podcasts, over 500 LinkedIn recommendations, over 500 clients. I've got a methodology that's best part of 1,000 pieces in my methodology. I do things in bulk. When I talk and I give presentations, I have black and white slides. I have 2 or 3 words on each slide and hundreds of slides. I talk really quickly, get really excited. I like to have a little bit of fun along the way. We laugh and joke and keep it lighthearted. These are apart from the lighthearted thing, that's just my personality. Pretty much everything else I've thought about, and I've engineered that into the business to make myself memorable. So how do you make yourself more memorable? You just pick things that are slightly different and that you can make your own, from visual things and colors and whatnot to just ways of doing things, or like me, just doing everything by the 100 if you're crazy. But the main thing you have to understand is being memorable is something you can engineer, you can do it. It is a strategy, and you shouldn't be leaving it to chance.